Hey guys, we're back here, like we promised for the Disney tag that we're doing.
And yes, we switched spots.
And we're still in the same clothes, even though it's a day later. So it's, do you know what, if it's called something?
Just call the Disney tag.
It's, how many questions?
32.
32. And I guess before we start, I might as well say, hi to anyone who is new or who has come from Zoe's channel, or just if you are new. Hi, my name is Gracie, and I post daily Disney content on my channel. Well, not daily, I always say that, but I don't mean it. Disney content on my channel, along with the occasional fandom video I create myself of my favorite likes and just fandom related stuff that I make with my editing apps. So comment, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. I'd like to get to 100 subscribers sometime soon. And also follow me on my Disney Instagram, which is also KingSimba246, which I post more. I actually do post daily pretty much, and multiple times daily. And in case you aren't new and you have been on my channel before, you may have seen her before. This is one of my best friends, pretty much my only best friend, Zoe.
Sadly.
Yes. And so, she has a YouTube, like I said, she has a YouTube channel too. She's already done this tag, but she's going to be doing it with me. So
I think what I'm going to do is I'll answer like a few. I won't like answer every single question because I did already do it.
Not just do it, but make it like a shorter version of what you said already.
Pretty much the answer was already short as is.
Oh, well, just then say your answers. It doesn't matter.
Do you want me to read them to you? And then we can go from there. And then you answer, then I answer.
Alright, anything else we need to put out into the world before we start?
No, not that I know of. Are you ready?
I guess so.
So I have the questions here in this handy dandy notebook. So these are all the questions. Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, favorite Disney movie?
If you've been on my channel for any recent amount of time, or you just want to look at my username, I obviously have one answer for that, and it's always been my favorite, always will be my favorite. It's the plot of the story pretty much relates to me in every way possible, and it is none other than pretty much the most successful and the well-known animated movie that was, believe it or not, was not going to be popular, the animators thought, but they were totally wrong. And that movie is none other, like I said, The Lion King.
Yep. Mine at the moment is the live action of Aladdin. And I prefer that one over the original, to be honest. Number 2, Walt Disney World or Disneyland? I think we probably have the same answer for this. You want to say it at the same time?
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
Disney World.
I was going to say Walt Disney, but okay.
Yeah. Even though Disneyland's the OG,
We've never been there.
We've never been there. And another thing is because it doesn't have one of my favorite parks, Animal Kingdom, like Walt Disney World does. I mean, you have to like Disneyland just to be a Disney lover, but Walt Disney World is our home park, though. Not that we go very often, because we don't, but...
I mean, even if you don't go that often, it's technically the East Coast's home park.
Yeah.
Number 3, favorite Disney character?
I have several. I always find one from every movie that I love that I can either relate to or I just admire, I like for different reasons. But I'm gonna go with I have to go with Simba from Lion King again. because like
Well, not really again because
I meant from the movie that I already mentioned.
Oh.
Yeah, because like I said, well, it's just I can relate to his story a lot. If you like I've said before, if you've been on my channel for any recent time, you know from my very old videos how I described, like in the live action review video that I did on how similar we are, and like when I was younger, me and my little sister Olivia, we used to put on the movie downstairs in our basement, and we would act it out. Of course, I was young Simba the whole time. She was Nala. Not to be weird or anything, but we didn't kiss.
it was weird. It is weird. Weirdos.
And then I inside my locket I have a picture of me as young Simba from Halloween when I was really young. What you've seen?
That was from when you were older.
What you've seen before, because I've showed it in videos before and everything. Just like I have a real deep connection to him in every way possible.
Mine would have to probably be Sully from Monsters, Inc. You ready for the next question?
Mm-hmm.
Number 4. The first Disney movie you remember seeing in the theaters.
That's a toughie. Cause
this one I kind of already know. Finding Nemo.
Yeah, this one to be honest, I don't remember what was my first one that I ever watched.
Well, I mean, if you saw my video, I said Finding Nemo because I remember going with my mom, brother, and grandpa, and I remember because the seats you have to push down to be able to sit on it. I remember sitting this. Seat was like this, and then I was sitting on top of that part before I pushed it down, and I always liked doing that when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So number 5, what type of Disney item do you collect the most?
Let me look
That's
around
kind
a
of
little
hard
bit.
for you.
Yeah, because I collect a lot. I know your answer.
Well, while you're doing that, should I just
sure.
do my answer? My answer is pins. If you haven't seen my channel, you know it's pins.
She's just adjusting the tripod.
It's bothering me a little bit. Sorry.
I
would have to say plushies.
Okay.
For you.
Okay.
Because you do have a lot of plushies.
All right.
To be honest.
We'll go with that.
So yeah, her most collected item is plushies. Number 6, favorite Disney song.
I have a lot again. I feel compelled to at least mention the one again from another thing from Lion King. Believe me, all my answers won't be in that realm. But I kind of have 2. If you want to go with what was my favorite childhood one that still I like today, which is the one from Lion King. I just can't wait to be king. It's always been my jam. That one I would get into so much when I was younger. When, like I said, me and Olivia would act out the movie. That would be my my spotlight moment. I'd get so into it. But the one that I love, that I the more recent one that's kind of not topping I Just Can't Wait to Be King, but it's kind of like I said, it's 2 different categories. One from when I was younger that I still like today, and then one that's more recent that came out more recently that I love very much, which is Lost in the Woods from Frozen 2. Kristoff, Jonathan Groff has amazing voice, and it's really attractive.
I'm surprised you weren't going to say anything from Tarzan.
Oh, that's my favorite soundtrack I'd probably go with, not song.
No, I'm talking about the one with Nathan.
Oh, well, You'll Be My Heart, that's a very meaningful song to me, yeah. But
that's what I was thinking of you saying. I'm surprised you didn't say that one.
I don't know, it's more if the question was what's the most meaningful song to you, that would be it.
Okay. Ready for your next one?
But, yeah.
7. Favorite attraction / ride at the parks.
Okay. I don't like many rides because I'm pretty afraid of them.
Baby.
Yeah, I am. I'm wimp. But the ones that I do like, I have a few. I like Dumbo because it's just heights and it doesn't go fast or anything, and you can control how high you do go. I like the Little Mermaid attraction.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
I like the teacups because that's just, I mean,
going around in a circle.
Yeah, but it does go pretty fast, but it's still something I can handle. And Kilimanjaro Safaris in Animal Kingdom. Love that attraction because I'm all about the African animals.
Well, I mean, since we haven't really gone to the park since 2014, we didn't really go on a lot of rides. We did have a lot of, like, meeting the characters. But if I had to pick one, it would probably be the Little Mermaid ride. Because, like, I can't really remember many of the rides that I did go on before then. Ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
8. What is your dream job at Disney?
To work at the Disney store.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's, like, both of ours at the moment. But if it was at Disney, the parks itself.
Oh.
I think it could go for either way, but if it, like, I mean, if it was at the parks, I'll probably, like, a cast member at the parks. My dream job for at the parks would probably be to be a performer. You would do that?
Yeah, because I'm not afraid of it.
Number 9.
I never have been.
Who's the park character that you never want to miss meeting at the parks? So, like, what character do you always go see when you go to the parks? Like, if, let's say that you go and you meet the characters and you always have to meet Cinderella, or you always have to go meet Belle.
Well, so that means it has to be a character that you have met before.
Yeah. So it's saying, who's the park character you never want to miss meeting? So, like, what character do you want to meet but not miss it? I guess it's like.
I guess let me check my picture, see who we have met, and
I don't think that's all of them, to be honest.
No, not all of them. I guess I'll go with Rafiki from Lion King. We met him on our last trip, which
way back when.
Yeah, and I actually did have a fun meet and greet with him. I had my Simba pillow pet that I bought that I specifically wanted to take to Animal Kingdom that day. So I carried that big stuffed pillow with me that whole day. It was not easy, I remember that. But and Rafiki held up one side of the pillow, I held up one side, so we were doing the Circle of Life moment together. So that was fun.
I would probably have to say Rapunzel or Cinderella. Like, especially when I was younger, it was definitely Cinderella for sure. Alright, number 10. What's your most treasured Disney item? Probably all of your Simba ones.
I mean, I know what answer I would most likely go with, which would have to be, like, well, I believe I mentioned this in another video before, how important this, I mean, I guess I'd go with my locket, which, like I said, even though it doesn't seem very Disney-like, because it has this picture of me as young Simba in it, as the image inside my locket, that's what makes it Disney, sort of. And it just, like, even though how I got it wasn't meaningful, it was actually pretty bad how I got it. I won't go into it, but it's still special for me. Since I got in it, I haven't taken it off. I get a shower with it because I don't like. That's why I always go for it. That's why I always go for the jewelry that can't turn in the water, because I don't like having to take it off and on like you do.
I don't take it off.
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't either. So I guess, yeah,
But then again, I don't wear jewelry like you do.
Yeah, but so I guess this would have to be my most meaningful thing.
Honestly, I don't think I have one, but if I had to, it would probably be the gym shorts that I got for Christmas. I mean, I don't really have anything that's like meaningful to me, to be honest. But yeah. Next, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 11. Which Disney voice actor would you like to meet? So, like, for example...
I know.
Okay.
I know what that means. I have several again, but I guess...
Favorite. Meaning one, I guess. Because, like, whenever, like, someone, like, does the question of the day, and they say, like, your favorite food, and then, one of their daughters would always say, like, 5 different things, and her mom would be like, favorite means one.
I guess I would have to go with Jonathan Taylor Thomas, because...
Who's that?
He's the original voice of young Simba,
Oh.
and I would have to go with him, because he's just... Oh, man, I'm tied, because it would be Jonathan Taylor Thomas because of the fact that he was like I was in love with his voice just because I loved young Simba so much as a kid. But or I would have to choose James Earl Jones, who does Mufasa, because he is just legendary.
That's why you were gonna say the guy that plays Kristoff.
I mean, I would have, but like I said, that's why they had to put him in the live action too. They couldn't have replaced Mufasa's voice because it's so, like, in like the behind the scenes video that I watch on YouTube of the making of it, the directors say how his voice is just so, like, it rumbles, like he literally sounds like a lion, and like it's just so it's perfect. So I would just have to hear him to be able to say, please say your my favorite line from The Lion King just once, which would have to be remember who you are. I would have to hear him say that to me, and like it would be like, it'd be heaven.
I would probably say, the person that plays Olaf.
Josh Glad.
Yeah. Or, Adina Menzel. I probably want to meet her because she was in Glee and she got to work with like some people that aren't here anymore, like for instance Corey Monteith, who played Finn, or Santana in Glee, because like she got to work with them, and I actually wanted to meet them before what happened to them, if you guys know. But anyways, number 12, favorite Disney movie that is not a classic slash famous.
That's where Tarzan would come in, because that is so underrated. It has the like I said, I think I might like the soundtrack better than The Lion King. Because Phil Collins just knocks it out of the park. Like I said, he created the song that me and my daddy shared, You'll Be My Heart, but he also created total hits like Son of Man, Strangers Like Me, Two Worlds. Like, the whole soundtrack is like awesome. Colin, Tarzan's mother-son relationship melts your heart, and just the message behind the story of to accept people for who they are and to the meaning of family just really hits home. So I'd have to go with Tarzan.
Probably Monsters Inc. Well, both like Inc. and University, because I feel like not many people like that movie.
I do have to say I don't like it. University. Monsters Inc. I do, but
I like both of them equally, but I feel like not many people like those movies, to be honest. Alright, 13. If you could say anything to Walt Disney now, what would it be? I guess thanks for creating the happiest place on earth.
I mean,
or places to be in particular, because land and world.
That's a big question. I don't know what I would say, to be honest.
I mean, I guess, like, whatever pops into our minds, like, if we met him and then, like, the first question that popped into our minds for him, I guess. Or maybe, like, what was it like working on the projects to make Disneyland? Like, what was it like to build a park, I guess?
Yeah, like, I'm totally, like, speechless. I don't know what I would say to him.
Like, I want to know, like, how he, like, what his, like, thought process of making the park and stuff like that.
Yeah, to be honest, I have no idea what I'd say. Thank you, but I'd be speechless. Like, I don't know what I would say.
All right. 14. Favorite snack to get at the parks? But since we haven't really been there since 2014, I can't really remember what snacks that they have. I do remember getting the Rice Krispies treat thing there.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't go very often to be able to, like, so yeah, I don't know.
So, 15. Favorite parade/show at the parks? I don't really have a favorite, to be honest. They're all pretty.
Parade/show?
Parade/show, like, I guess, like, fireworks show.
Well, I know this is a performance. So I guess it would count. Festival of the Lion King, definitely.
I mean, honestly, I really don't have a favorite. They're all really nice, to be honest. So I guess all of them. All right, Flounder, Sebastian, or Scuttle. Flounder.
Flounder's very cute and funny. Maybe, but I don't know who I'd pick. Either Flounder or Sebastian. I don't know which one.
16. Favorite Disney memory? Well, mine is probably when we went to Disney in 2014.
Can it be a memory that you haven't made yet that you want to do?
It's his favorite memory, but if you want to.
Can we mix it up a little bit? Because I have an answer for that. I don't have an answer for this one.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, we're gonna put our own spin on that question.
Well, you can.
Well, I meant we because we're doing it together. But yeah, me. I wanna next time we are able to go to Disney World, whenever that might be. Hopefully soon. Like I said, I have my fingers crossed and I have an opening, but we're not sure if it's gonna happen for sure yet. But stay tuned to figure out if it's happening. But I would love to go meet Merida in Fantasyland and have a full conversation with her on how to change her fate. Because, as most of you know, I don't like the name that I was given by my bio parents, and I want to be, like I said, I want to be called Gracie by everybody who I go by on here. And I would ask Merida questions like on how would you go about changing your fate to become who you are, what you want to be, and just how to become free from what you were born into that you just feel like you can't escape it. Mm-hmm. So I'd definitely record that and just because so that's what I would definitely want to make that memory.
Mine is when we went to Disney, like I said, because that was the first trip that I went on without there was parents, but not my mom or my dad, someone in my family. That was the first trip that I went on alone, kind of away from my family. So that was kind of nice. So that's my favorite memory. And then this one is basically a you question. Do you have a favorite pair of ears?
Yeah. I've made a couple of my own that are pretty cute, but I'd have to go with this one. Even though I keep wearing these ones because they're just so classic and I love the big puffy bow and the sequins. But I definitely have to go with this one because it was made on Etsy. It was pretty expensive, and I was gonna have to return them to get the money back, but thankfully I got to keep them because the shipping back to UK would have been $100, and they said it wasn't worth it. So thank you. But yeah, so it has Jane and Tarzan on this side. I like how the leaves and branches are like vines are like right here. There's a little green gem heart in the middle. This bow looks like Jane's dress. Then on this side it has Tantor, Turk, and my favorite, young Tarzan, because he's just like the cutest little boy ever. He's very sweet, and I just feel bad for him not being.
How much were they?
$60.
Okay.
And
so you would have been paying more to send it back.
Yeah, and I just like I feel really bad for him not like that he's like just so misunderstood and judged, and he definitely didn't deserve that.
And for me, I don't have an answer because I don't wear ears. They're so uncomfortable. Alright, number 19. If you could, what princess would you be?
Wait, what?
I said, if you could, what princess would you be? I mean, I feel like with what's going on right now, I feel like we probably all feel like Rapunzel. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Because of what her kingdom is called?
Yeah. But it
The
says...
C word.
Yeah. It says if you could, what princess would you be? Not what you want, what you were forced to be.
Like if you worked in Disney and you were to play a princess, what would you play? Like what princess would you want to dress up as? I think that's what the question is getting to.
I don't know. I mean, I guess just either Ariel or Merida.
I would
one of those.
probably be Cinderella, Rapunzel, or Belle, probably. Alright, number 20. Your favorite Disney princess dress/outfit.
That is a no-brainer for me. It is Queen Anna's coronation outfit. Because that is literally, she rocks that. She's stunning, gorgeous, perfection.
Mine would I really like Rapunzel's dress, to be honest.
I do like that one too, just because it's purple and I love purple.
And then I also really love all their outfits in the Wreck-It Ralph 2 movie. All their comfy outfits.
All their normal, everyday, actual teenage dresses. Outfits.
Yeah. Well, pajamas, it looks like.
Oh.
Number 21, your favorite Disney soundtrack.
Tarzan.
I don't have one because I really don't I listen to music, but I don't really listen to a lot of Disney music. So I really don't have a favorite. Genie, Abu, Carpet, I always forget how
Iago.
Yeah, I always say it weird. Or Raja.
Definitely.
Abu. I would say Abu.
I was going to say, that was my answer? I was going to say, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's your answer.
Nah, I would have to go with Iago in the original. Sorry to let you down. But we were just talking about this last night when we were watching it. Iago in the live action is really dry and not funny. But
he's not supposed to be funny.
I don't... Just because I know the original and the original came out first, I thought that it would have to be that's what, because I forget his name, but they have a real famous comedian do Iago in the original, and not only do I like him because he's so funny, but I like how in the movie Aladdin, the original live action and animation, he starts out as the bad guy's sidekick, but then in the second Aladdin of Return of Jafar, he becomes a better hero than even Aladdin himself is. He destroys Jafar when he returns Agrabah to get revenge on everybody in the second Aladdin, and Iago's the one to destroy him, and he just even though he has bad qualities, even in the third movie, after he pretty much figures out that this is not what I'm supposed to do. I shouldn't be supporting this villain, and he just makes up his mind to turn his back on him, to figure out who his real friends are. He saves Aladdin himself. So he becomes, in my opinion, he becomes the hero more than Aladdin is.
Yeah, I would pick Abu because I really like him in the live action movie. But yeah. Number 23, favorite restaurant at the parks. I don't remember any of the restaurants at the parks, to be honest.
Neither do I.
24. How did you first discover the magic of Disney?
Wow.
Probably when we were like little kids.
I don't know. That's a really hard one too. Like,
I mean, probably when I went to Disney for the first time. When I was like in 3rd grade.
I would have to really sincerely think about that one, because I mean, there's answers that you can always give that are common, but I just, like, for that kind of answer, I would want to give a very personal one, and I
can't think of one right now.
And I'd have to think about it, yeah.
I mean, since this is on my phone, I'll probably upload it for her. And I'll probably upload it when I get home. If you think of something between now and when I upload it, you can just text it to me and I can put it in the comments, in the description. I'll say, my answer to question number 24. So, and then I'll like put the timestamp, I guess. Not really the timestamp, but I'll just like put it down below. 25. What attraction are you most likely to go on first when you are at the parks? So like if we go to Magic Kingdom, what would the first ride you would go on?
Like I said, I'm not the biggest ride person, so I mean,
I guess, well,
any of the ones that I already mentioned, I guess.
All right. Number 26, your favorite iconic moment.
Wait, what?
Your favorite iconic moment.
Oh.
In parentheses for iconic.
I guess would have to go back to what I say in my outro for every video, when Mufasa's ghost is talking to adult Simba, trying to make him realize that he has to go back home to take his place in the circle of life, and the "Remember Who You Are" just really sticks with me, and just like that quote like means so much to me. Like, it's just like a really important moment to realize that you have to step up and do what's right, even though it's easier not to.
Gosh, your dog.
What?
Your dog.
I know.
Alrighty. Number 27. What is the saddest moment for you in any Disney film?
What? What's the saddest moment for you in any Disney film? Is it asking me to describe one or?
What's the saddest moment for you in a Disney film? Like, I know, like, if there's like a sad moment, like for instance in Frozen 2 when Olaf starts melting, when Elsa was frozen, like as an example of that, like that to some people that is like a sad moment for them from that movie.
Okay, I didn't know if it meant like all movies put together what would be a sad moment or just one.
I think it's just a particular movie.
Okay, well then, alright. I'll go with, I guess...
Is it the one with the fox and the hound?
Yeah, I'd go with that one as like a full movie because even though it's really a sad one. Like the whole vibe of it's pretty sad.
It's okay. I don't get sad when I watch movies. Like if I watch a movie and a sad thing happens, I don't cry or anything like that. It doesn't bother me. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Number 28. Best Disney kiss.
In the middle of something.
Your dog needs you.
Wanna come back to it?
How do we do that?
I can just edit it. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back.
Sorry about that.
Dog problems.
Yep.
This is one reason why I don't like having a dog.
Alright, so we were...
We were on number 28, Best Disney Kiss.
Okay. I would have to go with, The Little Mermaid and, Ariel and Eric's wedding scene in the end of the movie when they kiss for the final time.
But you're not picking, Anna and Kristoff one? In the first movie?
It's just not as, I think, just, that whole ending scene of where the chorus sings Part of Your World and just, it's just, more epic, I think. Their kiss is more, more subtle and more, awkward, but that's just how they are, but in a cute way. But I just think The Little Mermaid is Ariel and Eric's wedding kiss is more just more up there. I don't know.
I really don't have a favorite. Maybe Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. I mean, I really don't have a favorite, to be honest. Alright, number 29. If you could live in any world from a Disney movie, what would it be? Probably, I think I said, the Frozen one. Arendelle.
Part of me wants to say that too, because I would love to live under Queen Anna's rule.
Which is?
No, I mean live, be
Oh, I thought she actually had a rule.
No, I meant be live in her kingdom. That's what that means.
Alright, well, is that your answer?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, 30. What Disney princess has the best sidekicks? Rapunzel. Or Cinderella.
I don't know.
So all of them, basically? I'm kidding.
I guess.
Alright. Number 31. If you could have a party themed around any movie, what would you pick? So if you had a birthday party, what Disney movie theme would it be?
Probably just basic princesses. That's one that I've always wanted to have with my my new name, well, my new life. I always wanted to have a birthday party on my other birthday where I'd wear this really nice blue puffy dress, not exactly like Cinderella, but with a really pretty crown. It'd be not like a kiddish Disney princess party, but like just like a like where I'd look like one, and like everything would be like really elegant looking, as like decorations and stuff like that. But mainly that I'd celebrate on September 8th, and people would just like it'd be a surprise party for me, and like
Well, everyone would have to agree to do it on September 8th.
yeah, that's why I was saying that's like that'd be like my ultimate like dream party.
Well, it's not really dream, but it's party themed. I would probably like just like anything Disney themed. I don't really have a movie that I would pick from, but I would just like pick any Disney, like just Disney themed in general. And last question: are you the only one obsessed with Disney in your family?
Totally.
No, my grandma on my dad's side loves Disney as well. So
Yeah, especially my house family, I'm the only one because actually my family is that family that believes that Disney's only for kids, so they don't support anything I do, not even in the Disney realm. They don't support anything.
But yeah, so that's the Disney tag. I'll edit the 2 clips together, and I'll help her post it on her channel because it is on my phone, and it'll be hard to send it to her with like the length of the video. So
we hope you've enjoyed hearing our answers to this tag.
sorry, it was kind of long.
Yeah, I expected it to be long though. That's why I was kind of.
Well, I mean, that's because like for some of them you explained a little
yeah.
More than I did.
No, but I knew that was gonna happen, so that's why I was reacting like I was not like I was a little worried to fill in this tag. But so like I said, I hope you like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Go to her channel, subscribe to her if you haven't already. It's just Zoe Maurer, right?
I'll put a link in the description.
Anything else? No, I
What's
guess.
your channel?
I guess nope, nothing but the outro.
Take it away.
So like I always say, remember who you well no, that's what Mufasa says.
What did you say?
Oh no.
Just finish it.
Like I always say, love yourself, be happy, wear your mask, stay safe, be true to yourself. Like Mufasa says, remember who you are, and have a magical day. See ya!